Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is a deck review. Hey, today we are going to look at the Untitled deck from Adam Borderline. If you don't know who Adam Borderline is, you can go check him out right now at borderlineadam.com. You can also check out his Instagram, which is also Borderline Adam. He's a really awesome photographer. That's just the best way to put it. A lot of his art has a deck of cards, a tuck case, or the cards individually, and they're set kind of like in a liquid environment. It could be like liquid water or liquid paint, but it's really all very abstract, but also very, it's just beautiful. Adam's approach to photography is so bright and organic. I am a follower and a huge fan of his talent. He is constantly taking his art to the new of what can be done with a deck of cards, and I believe he's inspiring a generation of pasteboard fanatics. The tuck case is all done in this liquid paint, very abstract art palette. It says Untitled very faintly across the top. You got a white thick border around the edge of the front, and over in the corner it says 2018. I'm guessing that the Untitled deck is a first of a series. Both sides say fluid cards, but the paint is actually wrapped around the tuck, so you get a different image, a different color palette on each side. The bottom has some ad copy about Adam Borderline and the United States Playing Card Company, and the top simply says Untitled. The tuck case seal is original. It's Adam's logo. The two tiny tuck flaps are also painted, and the back design, of course, is the back design of the cards. That is pretty much everything I can say about this tuck case. Let's take a look at the cards. These cards are printed from the United States Playing Card Company, which means what, kids? They feel awesome. That's right. I'm so glad Adam went with bicycle. Huge props to all you designers who still use the United States Playing Card Company. They simply are the best on the planet. You got a nice thin white poker border, and you have that abstract paint palette of like pinks, magentas, yellows. You got a really kind of bright neon green that's kind of mixing in with some dark blues. A closer look, you're going to see that this is actually a one-way back design, and it really is reminiscent of Adam's work. You're going to get two original jokers, which is just kind of like leftover watercolor at the bottom of your palette. It's kind of what it looks like. And you have the word Joker in each corner. With this deck, you'll also get two extra cards. You'll get a Adam Borderline signature card and a double backer, which is great for magic tricks. Your Ace of Spades is that same back design color palette, but like right smack in the middle of the pip, and it just simply says Untitled in a very faint font underneath. Now with your pips and indices and court cards, Adam has done a really interesting thing. For the most part, they're industry standard, which makes this a perfectly well-rounded deck, great for magic, great for gameplay and cardistry. Your diamonds, hearts, and clubs will all look like how you expect, but his spade cards, his number cards, and court cards all have a painted pip in them, and that's really cool. It's a nice, subtle way to keep the deck standard, but also original to your style. Your court cards are also going to be industry standard. However, they've been repainted with more of a red, gold, black emphasis, and then again, you're going to see the painted pips in the corners. All right, so that's pretty much just how the cards look, but you also want to know how they feel. How will they feel? It's a good thing I measure these cards. I measure 10, put them in a caliper, and give you an example, a comparison side by side between this deck and maybe other decks in your collection. So 10 cards in the caliper come to 2.76. That is the thin classic stock. The thin stock. These cards probably in your hands will feel closest to the Roadhouse deck, the Murphy's Knock deck, and the Knights deck. Well, that's pretty much everything I can say about Untitled from Adam Borderline. Of course, I want to thank Adam for allowing me to have this deck so that I could do the review for you. And if you would like to purchase them for yourself, you can visit borderlineadam.com or go wherever quality decks are sold. Thanks. Bye.